other half is like, is Malik Beasley like lying? Like, what's he doing? Half of it is literally following Malik Beasley's weird adventures. Be like, guys, I love basketball. Let me play. It's so weird. Welcome everybody to the new basketball podcast show, the NBPS. We are knee deep in the NBA season. It's such a good time. Oh boy, guys. We've had some games. We've watched a lot of games this week. Just like Dakota, he's done nothing but watch games. Were they basketball games? That I don't know about.
There's a lot of other sports on, guys.
There's a lot of sports that happen.
Cheater.
It's okay though.
Hey man, don't tell the fans that I cheat on the sport. That's not okay.
No, that's okay. I will. I watch a lot of racing. I've been in like full car mode all weekend. I've been doing a lot of car guy stuff all week. I went to a event called Slammed Enough. I saw like I'm so bad about cursing. I'm literally the worst about it. Put an engine revving sound in there. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Now, I went to an event called Slammed Enough. It's like a really big Japanese car show that happens. And I saw like the like car that I'm basing some of my build around. I saw it, like the real one. It's lived on the West Coast for the last 15 years. T-Pain bought it, so now it's on the East Coast. It's super sick.
There you go.
He shows up to a lot of local car shows I go to. I've met him a couple times. T-Pain's really cool.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. My dad was in the studio with him one time. Weirdly.
Yeah, I met him too.
Yeah. How are you guys? What have you guys been up to?
Dude, I've been good. I've been watching the Spurs be good until last night.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about? Before we go on to actual conversations, let's do a little rundown of everything we're going to talk about on this show. Yeah,
and if that looks interesting and entertaining, go ahead and hit the like button on the video. Bang, bang, bang. I'm begging. Interesting. What else? We have the squawktons. It sounds like a diseased bird. Yeah. That doesn't sound really good. We're going to be talking about
I'd imagine that's a noise it would make.
We're talking about it's like a bird that revs.
What
super
is
cool.
That
these are all creatively, they are public domain images. It's a piston, a hawk, and a spur.
Okay.
It's super cool. It's cool. I like it. And then we're going to talk about, so every week we're going to start the conversation with the teams that we primarily follow. So Pistons, Spurs, Hawks. And then we're going to talk about the other teams or players that we think are just generally interesting to speak about. We're not going to do too many repeats, but we're going to talk about the Lakers more than the Hornets. Be real. And then after that, we have a little bit of a game show to play through again. Oh, wow. I'm not sure it made it to last week's episode, but it will this week because we're excited about it. We liked it. We've been ironing out. I'm super excited for it. It was really fun. And then after that, Dakota is going to make you so much freaking money. It's Dakota's Bookie Bungalow. It's super exciting. He's going to make you $1 billion. Are we up $1 billion or we down $1 billion from last week?
So we've got a slight update to the bungalow this week as there's been some complications with my process. Turns out didn't think it through. But, this podcast, we iron out the details after we've came out with a segment, not before. Because that's the way professionals do it. That's like, that's the way.
It's called being a hero.
People like seeing the process. Why do you think so many things that are like behind the scenes videos get so many views? We just do that in real time. We do it all at the same time. We do the behind the scenes as it's happening because that's real and this podcast is real. But yes, the Bookie Bungalow had a decent week last week.
Oh, lastly, if you're here because you just watched Everybody Eats, which is our hit film, which has done very well, I know you're confused. Sorry. Sorry. We do this every week. We try to make movies when we can.
So technically it's consistent.
This is consistent. This is technically behind the scenes.
Nothing confusing about how cute that dog was in that movie, though.
He's super cute.
No, that's
actually he made an appearance on this podcast when he threw up last time. It wasn't that cute last time.
Oh God, yeah. Okay.
I want to before we go any further, I want to talk about my second favorite team, the Warriors. I have one clip I want to show you guys.
Let's do it
because it might be clip of the year already. If show can get it pulled up. So leading into this, I don't want to show everything because it's like 4 minutes of context. Shocker, Draymond fouled a tall European. It's literally like his favorite thing in the world. He goes ballistic over it, and he flagranted him. He threw him on the ground, but he's learning. Like, he grabbed him on the way down to make sure he didn't just throw his skull into the hardwood.
Yes, you could say he's learning. I mean,
he's learning. He's growing as a person.
He's learning where the weak points are.
He's learning the weak points.
What is smaller than
sling-bladed him down?
He's not even taking baby steps. He's taking.
And then he misses a free throw, and he's like, "Yeah!" It's literally the funniest thing on earth.
Any other player, honestly, would have gotten another technical.
Would have gotten more
for that.
For him.
Yeah,
but Draymond's just the dude.
But he'll also complain that he shouldn't have even gotten a flagrant after he dances around like that. You know, I mean, you got to give it to Draymond. He's
the dog.
He's so awesome.
He's the GOAT. He's literally one of my favorite players, and I'm not changing my opinion.
He honestly, I can't believe we forgot him for the NBPS team. He might as well be. He might as well be the coach of the team, like the wily vet at the end of the bench. He
is the experienced vet. The problem is the rest of the NBPS team is not good at basketball.
Well, he did already punch Jordan Poole though, so there's a little bit of a clash there.
Yeah, and he said, "I'm stronger. I deserve the NBPS spot."
And also, I mean, as good as Draymond is, even he can't rein in Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, nobody could.
Nobody could. Real quick, I don't know if you saw that last game. Michael Porter Jr. had 17 points on it was like on 20% shooting or something like that.
Oh my God.
One for
That's
12.
Our guy, boys. That's
one
our
for
guy.
12 on the 3.
He's so good.
He's so good.
He's actually so good at being the worst player ever. I wonder how far he can go on his whole act, on his shtick.
I hope it never stops.
Probably not very far.
Also, I will say,
Jesus.
I mean, if we do want to talk a little Bookie Bungalow, I'd like to apologize for saying to take the Nets 20 and a half over. I don't even know if they're going to win over 11 games. If I ask you guys right now, do they win 11 games this year? That would be one of the lowest in NBA history. They have to at least win 11 games.
I think they'll pop 11.
They have to. I don't know when or
I don't.
Or where.
Not a game more, but I think they win 11.
All right,
that just sounds outlandish.
If you can find that line out there, let's just continue to bet on the Nets. The only way to never mind. Don't
listen.
Responsible gambling.
The Nets could theoretically, in the same way that we look with like awe and inspiration on the Thunder starting 7-0 again, looking like they could have like a 70-win season, like something crazy.
Sure.
The Nets really could have just a 10-win season. Like they could be breaking records here.
So they'll probably lose to the Timberwolves tonight, but then they could.
Or are they playing the Timberwolves?
And they could beat the Pacers.
By the way, we are filming this Monday night. Sorry, I don't know if that was clear. So we might be a little kind of talking about the wrong games or something. Speaking of games, let's go ahead and get into this. Some of that might get cut. Sorry. Yeah. I think we start with the Spa in the Spartans. Kane, your team looked really good until Sunday night, and that was insane.
They still look good.
We have one.
I thought the tall guy was good at basketball. What happened?
He was double and triple teamed a lot. So Spurs are 5-1.
He's safe.
Spurs lost to the Heat.
But he sure got
no. They beat the Heat.
Sorry.
It's way worse than that.
We lost to the Suns.
Yeah.
Wemby looked bad. I'll just say it. Like he also looked sick. I think he looked sick. He looked to me like how he did a little bit before
Steph Curry excuse.
No. This is like even worse. I think this is like how he started to look like when it was like, oh, now he's got blood clots and shit like that. So I really hope that's not the case, and I hope it was just like some weird off game or whatever. But I think he only had like 9 points too, which is
he can have one bad game.
No, he can definitely have one bad game, and he was double and triple team too.
I mean, but the 100%. Problem for him is you can say Wemby's going to get double and triple team. Like, who else is getting double and triple teamed on the Spurs right now? Like, Stephen Castle will get 2-man, but
right. No. So also in the Suns game, Dylan Harper got hurt. I don't know if y'all saw that or not.
No,
he injury, but I was reading. Was it hamstring?
Calf, and then the MRI just came back today, and he's going to miss like probably 2 to 4 weeks. So that really sucks because he's been playing really well. And then Fox isn't back yet either. So there's a bunch of people like early on in the season that were like, hey, we should trade De'Aaron Fox. We have so much guard depth and all this. It's like now we don't have a.
Yeah, what's the timeline on Fox, if you don't mind me asking?
He still has a couple games probably. I think it's gonna be another week.
But it's like soon.
But
he's like on the way.
Well, they asked Mitch Johnson. I was like, hey, is this gonna like accelerate Fox coming back now that Harper's out? And he's like, no. So I bet you the Spurs, as they always are going to be very cautious about both, and they're not going to rush either of them back. Castle's playing well, super well, and Devin Vassell too is playing awesome. He's been due for it. I love Vassell. Who's my GOAT right now is Keldon Johnson though, dude. Keldon Johnson's like 6th man of the year level for me. I'm serious, dude. Keldon's putting up. What's he putting up? Keldon's doing
like 6th man of the year myself that I want to bring up. Dude.
He's been playing so well. He's got some big shots. He had like 20 against the last night when Wemby couldn't get it going.
I always think he's so much taller than he is. Every time I see that he's 6'5", it shocks me. I always think he's like 6'8" for some reason. I look and he's like a shooting guard type, basically.
I want to ask you a question. With Dylan Harper out, is there a world they like should just sit Wemby and be like, he's sick?
Well, here's the thing too, is that Wemby's been playing so many Wimbits, Wimbits, by the way.
I mean, but the Spurs Wimbits are important.
Wemby's the worst player.
I want to see the plus minus.
But he's got but Luke Cornett, who started off the season, has been hurt. He had like an ankle sprain. Bismack Biyombo's fucking horrible. Like honestly, at basketball still now. Kelly Olynyk's still been hurt. Yeah, he's just bad. Sohan's been out, so we don't really have like any good depth at big guy right now. So Wemby's been having to carry a lot. Harrison Barnes, goated, dude. Every time he's got the corner three, I'm like, yeah, that's wet. He's so good.
Championship mentality, man.
The championship mentality, dude. That's a champion right there.
There's such champions that got beat by the Suns.
That's fine though. You know what I mean? Like it does suck it's the Suns. Like I knew y'all were gonna come on here and make fun of it being the Suns, but like
they deserve it.
Like the Spurs are gonna lose.
I don't know. They're gonna lose at some point. It just sucks as it gets them.
He's gonna get him every once in a while. Devin Booker's very good at basketball.
He had a really good game.
They're 3-4. I thought the Suns were like one and I thought that was their first win.
He was one of those guys in the beginning of the year that I said was going to have a fuck you tour, and I believed it, man. He had it like set. All the expectations are lower for him now. He's got no one to annoy him / no one to pass the ball to.
He can just hoop.
I mean, and Dylan Brooks isn't playing yet. I mean, like they could be an interesting like 9 or 10 seed that could make a little noise. I mean, especially if it's just a play-in game and Devin Booker gets hot. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they sneak in the playoffs as an 8 seed this year. Wouldn't be crazy.
I don't remember what I said about them, but I think I'm personally very high on Dylan Brooks. I think Jalen Green's not awesome, but I think Dylan Brooks is a pretty good player.
I wish Jalen Green would disappear from the NBA.
Did y'all see? And show you can look
the
at
tattoo.
Too. Yeah, Jalen Green's tattoo.
Good lord,
that was a tough video to watch.
The story together. He's like he has like the title of the Reddit post was, I don't know the way it's worded is whatever, but it was like 40 gets a tattoo of his 40-year-old baby mama or something like that.
I think it's girlfriend at the very least.
Is that what it is?
Be, though.
Okay, maybe I saw the circle.
I might have saw the jerk. Yeah,
all I know is he's dating a woman. He's dating a woman that like her son is like the same age as Jalen Green, and they like kind of like hang out. It's like that's his stepdad. It's not cool if your stepdad was just like the same age.
Millionaire stepdad, do you want to go play Fortnite?
Yeah! Before we get too far off the Spurs, I just want to say 5-1, awesome. This week they're playing the Lakers. That's tomorrow.
They're playing Lakers without. Very importantly, they're going to play tomorrow.
I think they're going to play Wednesday probably, but Luka and Austin both got sat tonight. Monday night. It's hard to talk about depending on what day it comes out, but Monday night, probably just like,
and it's incredible that they won in the chance that they did, and if they didn't win tonight, that does make sense. And in the case that
is crazy,
that they is or did not, if they wasn't,
just shut up. So they're playing the Lakers and then Houston on Friday and then Pelicans on Saturday. So or Sunday, either way, but that's going to be the hardest week this week without Dylan Harper. Lakers is going to be a tough game. Houston's going to be a tough game. And I think New Orleans hasn't won yet, right? I think they're
my
6
favorite
right
team in the NBA, dude.
They're in the
I
saddest
love
spot,
them so much.
They're
beautiful.
We got a real test week coming up, so I'm hoping Wemby has a real bounce back on this. He's got some days of rest. Next play Wednesday, so va Spurs va. From my Spanish speakers out there.
Nice work, Gringo. Let's move on to the Hawks. Let's talk about the Hawks a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
We can keep it a little brief. I think it's really just like there's one big news bulletin about them that sucks.
Oh, this won't be brief, brother.
No, we can go on it then. Yeah,
this is a massive turning point for the entire Hawks franchise right now.
For the NBA.
So as a deep Hawks so basically we have been in some pretty massive contract negotiations with Trae Young. He's on the last year of his contract, and these two gentlemen, I think we're past the point. I'll call them these two bozos. Yeah, I used that word. These two bozos are calling him Trae Young.
Young.
Yes, sir. Bothering me. Sir. But the problem is there's a reason why they're saying that. So Trae Young just recently tore his MCL, or not tore it, but he sprained it, and he's going to be reevaluated in 4 weeks. So reevaluation can mean a lot of things, but what it typically means is he's not going to be playing in 4 weeks. He's probably going to need another 2, potentially even 3 after that. We're hoping for not a lot, but so Trae's going to be out for a while. This, on the other hand, leads us to the Jalen Johnson thing. The Hawks have wanted to sign Trae Young to this contract because there is some rumbling in the front office and weirdly, I know this from an inside source, which is kind of funny. I won't reveal her, but maybe one day we will. Yes, it's not exclusive, but this is just someone I talked to that I know kind of in there. Yeah, and there's rumblings that they think Jalen could be good enough to be the star of the Hawks, and we could let Trae walk or potentially even trade him this year. I know. I agree. I thought I also had my glasses on, but there is an interesting stat with Jalen. I mean,
y'all don't think so? I think he's the best player on the team. I think he's better than Trae Young.
It's not quite at that level. Trae Young is really good, and Jalen has to prove a little more, but he is having an assist rate right now.
Look at it. You'll be.
I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm about to look.
Distributing the ball super well right now.
Yeah, he's got an assist rate of 25.3, which is in the 98th percentile of the league. He's been really playing well. He's been playing this point Jalen thing, and he's developed a lot of things that are really interesting. Like the way he gets into the paint, he'll kind of do an up and under, and then he'll get somebody in the air, and he's able to have so much airtime while he's doing it. Either Onyeka Okongwu or a Luke Kennard will be open, and he'll get somebody in the lane, or he'll get somebody out. He's so freakishly athletic that he can get these guys in these really awesome spots. So now with Trae Young out and him being in this contract kind of debate with the front office, they're going to look at these next 4 weeks and be like, is this potentially our guy? I mean, because he's on a great contract right now, 5 years, 130 million, and he's on the second year of it. Trae Young, on the other hand, if we sign him next year, I mean, he's going to be getting 50, $40 million.
He's going to be close to a max deal.
And then especially with Dyson just getting the contract, we're going to be pretty limited in what we can do. I mean, that would be your core essentially. So there's this real idea, especially with this guy we got in recently, Omer Asik, I believe is his name. I apologize if I butchered that because I think he's one of the best GMs in basketball right now. But this is a real interesting thing going into the future of whether Trae Young, there's a world now where he's not going to be the centerpiece of the Hawks. If Jalen Johnson really steps forward, and I don't know, I love Trae, but if you sign him to that deal and he's $50 million guy, I've seen kind of a pretty low ceiling other than that one run. I mean, we've basically been the ninth seed for the last couple of years, you know, I don't know if I want to change because he's so dynamic and he's so fun to watch and he is quite popular. So there is some things like that are nice, but if Jalen proves something here, we might be looking at a significantly different future for the Hawks and a potential, I don't know if mid-season trade, but a sign and trade for Trae Young next year. There's some interesting things going on now, but I love Ice. I mean, I have 4 of Trae Young's jerseys. I've got a bunch of he's one of my guys. I would hate to see him go, but the future of the Hawks right now is really up in the air. And not only that, the last piece of this puzzle is if we let Trae Young go and the New Orleans Pelicans keep being the worst team in basketball, even if we give Kane our, a lottery pick, we might be having a lottery pick of our own. And I know we're not necessarily a college basketball podcast.
You are going to have a lottery pick of your own.
I have been looking a lot into this college class, this upcoming class for the draft. There's a real chance that this could be one of those where you could get a star player with the 1 through 5 pick. Now, it's obviously not everybody works out like that. Last year's draft is going to be great, but the kids that are coming out of this draft, you have AJ Dynabasta, who's been kind of compared to Kevin Durant. You've got Carlos Boozer's, one of his twins in there playing at Duke, who is just he's a surefire, at the very least, going to be as good as Lonzo Ball in the NBA, which is not a bad floor to have by any means. But I think he could be a star. And then there's this other kid, I forget where his name is, from Kansas, who he reminds me of just a small combo guard, like a Tyrese Maxey that can just light the world up, but also dunk. It's a really interesting time to be a Hawks fan right now. So these next 4 weeks are going to really potentially determine the entire future of our team. I might be being a little dramatic, and I am pretty sad right now because I'm even looking at ticket prices right now. They're dropping. People are thinking we're not going to win, but I think we have a pretty good team around these guys still. But I don't know if y'all have any thoughts on that. That was pretty long-winded, but it was it's an injury to your star player in a contract year. It's going to be an interesting thing. I also think Trae Young might be out of the All-NBA stuff because I can't imagine he's not going to miss a couple more games. And I think he sounds like he's going to miss at least 15 games. You have to play 65 to make it. I'd be shocked if Trae, which is good for – it's weird because you're cheering against your guy, but as a fan of your team, you should cheer against every player on your team to ever make an All-NBA team because all that does is gives them another chance to make more money on their contract. A lot of those have stipulations in them, same with All-Star games. It's sad when a guy of your team misses it and you want him there, but realistically, you don't want your team, anybody on your team to ever make it. Now, that's not fun to cheer for, but if you're just thinking intelligently, it's actually better for us if Trae Young never makes an All-NBA team.
So
you heard it here first, folks.
Dakota hates Trae Young. He's on Trae Young before.
Look, man, I might have downloaded 2K recently, and I'm starting to play GM again. All right.
I am not.
You traded him.
I'm on the verge of getting fired. Believe it or not.
No, I'm not huge on just giving up on the Trae Young project so far, since this roster is pretty much built around making him function, trying to cover up his weaknesses to some degree. But I don't know. I don't see Jalen Johnson being that different to just all right, there's one guy who is a good playmaker, but he's just not. I don't know. He's not at the level of he's not a Brunson. He's not a dude that could just score at any point, do whatever he wants. Even if Jalen Johnson gets there, that's a while. And no matter what, though, I also don't think there's a reason for the Hawks to tank. The Pelicans are probably giving him a lottery pick no matter what.
Right. We're not going to tank. We're still going to actively try and win. It's just you're right. The team is built completely around him. So
so it comes down to retooling. And I think your guys are going to win without Trae a little bit. I don't think the team is terrible. I'm still kind of a Hawks believer. I think the team is fine at the lowest point. I think Nickeil Alexander-Walker is a phenomenal pickup. I think he's probably just going to be underrated in general by people. Averaging 17 points a night as just another dude that can score is phenomenal. Porzingis, as he starts to just get healthier, get more accustomed to the team, what a dog he is. And then Jalen's really good. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I see this team going far. I don't really know if I'd say that Trae Young should actually be a thing. They definitely shouldn't just let him walk, though. I don't know what the answer is.
No, that would never.
But if they also make him a clear number 2, value goes down. You got to try and get somebody good for someone like Trae. I think this is a pretty complicated situation for the Hawks.
I'll say the one thing on the Jalen point is it is going to be easier to build a team around him post this because of his contract.
I agree with that.
And once you get the Trae thing, that means you are submitting to Trae Young is your guy. And it's just sometimes it's smart to let a guy like that go. It would pain me, but maybe he is just a really fun, maybe he's Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony had one really fun run to the Western Conference Finals in Denver when he was younger, and then suddenly he just kind of got more stats.
Never did it again.
Never really made a playoff run afterwards, and then just kind of was always on an all-star team. but never really did anything significant in his career after that.
Gain, you got any thoughts on this?
Yeah, it's interesting that we haven't talked like about the number 1 overall pick either, and like how that plays in or anything. But like, is it because he plays Ricochet plays like behind Jalen Johnson?
He has had injuries so far, so he hasn't played all of our games, and then also like
he's not been on his best.
He's still like 19 years old. Like Ricochet is still really young. Like we're gonna bring him along slowly and just. He starts every game, but we're gonna finish every game. I mean, now that Trey's out, it might be different, but we're typically gonna finish every game with Trey, Nikele, Alexander Walker, Jalen,
Pingus,
Pingus, and Dyson. Like I'd imagine if Ricochet is having a good game, he'll end the game. Kind of similar to how like Manu came off the bench for you guys, Kane, in the Spurs back in the day, but then like. He would always finish the game. I think that's going to be Alexander Walker for us a lot of the time, unless like Ricochet is having a good game. Like, I don't think they're going to do a very traditional, we're going to play these guys in this minutes and this time. Like it just, I think I've always liked that style of like kind of rotations that the Spurs did where the guy that's playing really well right now, put him in. Like you'd be like, oh yeah, like we have Tony Parker. It's like, well, I just saw Gary Neal hit 5 threes in a row. We're going to keep Gary Neal in the game. You know, like Gary Neal's fucking hot right now.
Hey, our pick for
that's
coach
a niche reference.
Hawks are 3-4. They're playing the Magic, the Raptors, and the Lakers this week.
I think
I'll be at the Raptors game for the NBA Cup, by the way, guys. So I'll give you an update on that.
I think they're going to beat Orlando. I actually don't know if they beat the Raptors. The Raptors seem okay. They just got a lot of athleticism behind them.
They're kind of fun too. The Raptors are just the way they play. They're fast. They run around.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree. No, I'm just trying to move on. We've been on the Hawks.
No, I would agree.
I don't know how. I don't think they'll beat the Lakers, but I just don't like the Lakers at all this year. I think they suck to watch. They're not fun. Blah blah blah. Luka's cool to watch in a vacuum though. I think they could be the Lakers if Trey was healthy. I'm not too confident without him. That's kind of all. Any other thoughts before we move on to the Pistons?
No, let's do it.
Just my long-winded take. Thanks for bearing with me.
No, that's okay. I'm cool with it. So the Pistons, Detroit, they are still desperately fucking missing shooting so bad. They need Jaden Ivey back yesterday. But I stand by, this is the most fun team to watch in the NBA right now. Because they can't shoot, every time they get the ball is such an adventure of watching them try to get to the paint. I forget what the number was for Dallas, but at some point Dallas had like 11 points in the paint and it was a very even game, and Detroit was at like 38 or like some fucking crazy number. Finally, it looks like they do have a solid way for consistent scoring. Duren got 30 last night on a bunch of teams, on like big dudes on the Mavericks. I don't love the Mavericks. I don't think they're that good. They're probably not the best test for this, but I don't know, bro. They're 4-2. Like the Pistons are real, and they haven't been playing bad teams. They beat Houston. The only teams they've lost to are the Bulls, who were undefeated until the end of last week, and Cleveland, who are good. You know, they beat the pants off of Dallas. It wasn't really like it was a. I'm not gonna say it was an easy game, but it was like they looked pretty in control the whole time. Cade has had a really bad start too. Cade can definitely score more once he gets a little more pressure
18 assist game, baby.
He had an 18 assist game. That's his matching his career high.
Yeah,
he was responsible for like 63 points, I think it was, if you include all the assists together. A crazy good game. And a lot of that was just alley-oops to Duren.
Duren's great
huge.
Too. Yeah, I love him.
Duren is quietly going to be. He's the number 2 on the Pistons right now. I'm
not
a huge
mistaken.
fan of him.
With him and Isaiah Stewart, you guys are leading the league in blocks right now.
I bet so.
The
Pistons are like...
Yeah, I think the Pistons are quietly leading. I believe I saw that stat.
Isaiah
recently.
Stewart is blocks per game. He was 4th last time I checked. He might be 2nd now. And he is still a 6-man. He's on limited minutes. Isaiah Stewart is the best defending 6-man in the league to me personally. I think
of the year?
He won't get it because he's not getting buckets like that, but like that's where I have him. He comes in and he changes the game. People can't get through him. He is hard to score on. He has really good rim protection. His rim protection, his like field goal stats on shooting on like him guarding the rim is like 25%. Like people just aren't scoring on him. Yeah, it's very difficult. He's 6'8". He's a crazy big player. Duren is also strong as fuck. And he's 21. Duren is
it's always amazes me how young he is.
Duren is a baby.
He's also like, I feel like he's been in the league for a second too.
Yeah, this is like I think this is third year.
I have a question for you, Austin, as well. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we ever have to talk about Duncan Robinson again because I know you hate him. I also
a little bit better.
Yeah, he's playing a little better. I think I have my own Duncan Robinson, and his name is, whatever. We won't even get into Luke Kennard. But I am curious, what have you been thinking about? Like, has Karis LeVert started to fit in your eyes? Because I really enjoyed having him on the Hawks at the end of the year last year. But I know he is really streaky. So, like, he'll came in. He's almost like a bigger Malik Beasley in a way. Like
he's streaky. He is streaky, but what it really is that made him better and it's making the team flow better is he's a secondary ball handler. Without him, it was literally Cade and the fucking boys running it down on fast breaks and just hoping to God Cade makes it in time. And I'll say this, Cade needs to fucking shoot better from the mid-range or just like stop trying. Every time he gets to a layup, like he's on it. A layup or a floater, he's made it, he's got the point, and he'll probably get the and one if they foul him. If he shoots anywhere outside of the paint, he has struggled. He's got a low percentage this year. He's still it does like 27th in points in the league isn't that bad. He's getting 22 a night so far, and I do think that number will go up. He's averaging 9.8 assists though. He is one of the playmakers in the league. That's what he's good at. He is a traditional point guard that is 6'6". Bro is just good, and he's hard to hit. I don't know. I'm still big on Cade. I'm pushing for him being like second team All NBA this year. I think he can make it, especially if Detroit keeps up this pace. I'm generally really happy with how they're playing. I'm a fan. I think once Jaden Ivey's back, God forbid if he stays healthy this year, I think Detroit's going to actually be a real threat very quickly.
When is Jaden Ivey supposed to be back?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Okay, not this looking that up, Kane. I'm curious.
I don't think it's this month.
My one last question is, they've been doing a double big thing there with Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren. That's been working quite a bit. I haven't really noticed the Spurs. I just looked up a pretty decent stat. When they're on the floor together, they've been putting up a real like it's not a lot, but like it's a pretty like significant like point differential when they're on there. I'm wondering, are the Spurs kind of been doing that at all? Because like I love the double big, and I would love to like see more double big stuff. I just don't like. I kind of want to see the Hawks do an Onyeka.
A lot of teams are trying it this year.
Spurs done a little bit. Spurs have done a little bit with Cornette, but he's been hurt for majority of the games. Biyombo's done, dude. He's cooked. He doesn't play anymore. He can't.
How old is Biyombo now, dude? He's got to be like 40.
He's not. I don't know how old he is, but he's like straight up just not playable. Definitely not like for straight up to relieve Wemby or like put on the court with him. So until Cornette, I hope they start doing it more. But when Sohan's back too, it gives them more flexibility to play Barnes and Keldon Johnson and other positions. So I think they'll be able to. But that's what a lot of teams do on him is they'll 2 or 3 big man their lineups against the Spurs, and then it like totally hamstrings and clogs up any like movement Wemby wants to do, and they double him. That's what happened against the Suns. Basically, got doubled and tripled, and then they were like daring anyone else on the Spurs to fucking hit a 3, and he couldn't. Biyombo's only 33. He feels like he's like
that is
40.
Shocking to me.
That's shocking to me. I feel like I've been hearing about him since I was in high school.
Dude, what team did he have a breakout with back in the day when they won? Like,
was it the Raptors?
It was the Raptors, and then he got paid and went to the Hornets and did nothing. Yeah. Great memory there. Anyway, that guy knows ball.
He's doing nothing in San Antonio. So no, we are not running double big lineups.
He's sleepy.
I watched Biyombo play like 20 minutes last night.
I'm gonna hop back on the Pistons though, real quick. I just want to say Ron Holland is he's a damn dude. I'm a huge fan of him. Him and Auzer on the floor at the same time is a very good rotation. More of that, please. Yeah, as the second string, Auzer, Ron Holland, and Isaiah Stewart on the floor, it beats a lot of benches. They get good points a lot. They're hard They're hard to score on. I think the Pistons are like 5th in the league defensively right now, which, I mean, they were always going to be good defensively, but man, and they're going to be good once Ivy's back. Hopefully, maybe, assuming Ivy didn't forget how to play basketball by now. It's been a while. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I think, and as far as their schedule goes, let me see. They're going against Memphis. Memphis is a stupid, shitty team. They're playing them in right now. They just started.
Yeah, they're playing Memphis tonight, and then they're playing Utah. Then they're playing the Nets.
Should beat the Nets.
76ers this week.
I'm actually not sure if they beat the 76ers. That'll yet to be seen. Although Isaiah Stewart may get annoyed at Embiid and break his legs permanently. So that would be cool. Yeah. Isaiah Stewart has already gotten, I believe, he got his first tech. I don't know for what against Dallas. Might not have even been his first. The announcers talked over it. They were talking about some weird shit. They were literally like, dude, Cooper Flag. They were like bringing up Cooper Flag being rookie of the year and shit like all night. It was really weird. It was such a weird game. And Cooper Flag did not play well. Like,
because he hasn't. Oh, man.
Yet. Yeah, that actually, I think that's a good way to transition into our next segment. We're going to talk about some other players, some other teams, some other parts of the league, people we think are performing and underperforming a little bit. Where do you guys want to start? Do you guys want to start with the Lakers? I mean, that's just like
we need to be quick about some of the stuff. Yeah, because I mean,
we can.
I just wanted to highlight, hey, like Luka's playing awesome. AR is playing freaking awesome.
AR is playing like
insane.
AR is playing like if he doesn't get dirty, he's going to get killed.
I'd like to take a little victory lap, which is going to be me spinning. I can't spin all the way around. But I did say preseason AR is a very, very good basketball player. Yeah. And also he is setting himself up for a massive payday coming up.
Oh, yeah.
100%. I mean, I think he's played his way. Even the way I've been seeing him, I mean, I could see him being a legitimate sorry, I completely spaced out. I mean, I could see him being a legitimate 2 option on a team. Like if they have a good player that can really come in and like take, especially if he has like a good center with him. I mean,
you don't think he's proved that he needs a team?
Like him as a top guy?
Yeah, he needs.
No, I don't think he's his own team yet. I think that's a little dramatic. It's when you have a couple of good games, it's nice, but they'll find a way to cue in on him. Yeah. But I think he is a good enough that he can definitely be a 2 option, especially playing next to Luka. And then, I mean, Jake LaRavia, the video of Anthony 12, Edwards calling him out was insane. And then he has been on a tear. I mean, them as a trio on the court together, they're like plus. I mean, it's a crazy number. I was reading.
Boys with motion.
It's crazy. They look good. The real question is, and I want to ask you guys this because I have some thoughts about it. How does LeBron fit back into his team when he comes in? Does he mesh well? Does he come in and kind of work with the boys, or does he try and pull the like Carmelo Anthony, Jeremy Lin thing where it's like, hey, that's my ball, like, and just completely mess up whatever flow that seems like they have going? I mean, I'm curious to see if LeBron's ego will take over or his love for like good basketball will take over.
And I'll let you go first.
Yeah, they're 5-2 and they're playing really good, but I feel like they're playing like they need LeBron. Honestly, they need a player like LeBron to come in and do some of the stuff that he does. But they've been, they obviously have one of the best players in the planet, and then they also have Luka Doncic too. So they're playing well right now. But
yeah, our Luka MVP that looks pretty good, by the way, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand by that one for sure.
And their big men are playing good too. Like Jackson Hayes has been playing good. Aiton's been playing good enough.
Which is a shocking statement, knowing it's
a shocking
two guys, the Aitonator, and then Jackson. The NBA can suck my dick. Hayes, that's one of the funniest videos of all time. If you haven't seen it, Austin, he got mad that he didn't get put into the second team Rising Stars game, and it was like something like that. And he's like, the NBA can suck my dick in a video, and it's very, very funny.
That's cool,
worth a watch to all you listeners as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kane.
No, for sure, it's fine. But yeah, I think they need LeBron, honestly. So I think he'll fit in super well with this squad. I think that who are they playing this week? They have the
Hawks. If you want to keep talking. Dangerous Hawks.
That's right. They're playing Portland, the Spurs, and the Hawks. So they're playing both of our teams this week. So they're going to come out with that. But
it's Lakers hate week on the NBPS podcast.
I don't know if they're beating the Spurs, bro. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, they might
Wemby's going to put up 9 points like that stinker he put up with the Suns.
9 points, they are going to win. That's so true. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Like maybe. I mean, I guess Dylan Harper being out isn't a huge deal, but like.
No, it is, dude. Bro, Harper's been playing a bunch and playing super.
He's been playing a bunch, but they don't have LeBron and their team is. I don't know. I just don't see the Lakers matching up into the Spurs that well. I don't think it's a good matchup for them.
Luka just has to score 45, and then
but Luka has to score
Austin
45
Reeves
every
just
night.
has to score 45. They keep doing it though, Austin.
They keep doing it.
I know, but they won't forever. And Luka's tired, and he already got hurt, and now he's sleepy.
Yeah, but he's not fat now. He's sleepy, tired, Luka.
He'll be less sleepy, but he is. They're already on load management. We're not in 10 games.
Load management is smart, man. Just make the playoffs.
They should, but like, come on.
With the top 4 seed.
All right.
They're going to lose to Portland. They're going to lose to the Gang Dynasty. Come on now.
All right, enough about the Lakers.
Yeah, we can move on. As for the Bulls, dude, what a fun mistake we as a NBA entire community made to be like, the Bulls will be probably bad. Dude, the Bulls are so fucking good to watch. And Josh Giddey is cool. Giddey rules. He's so good.
Nader. He's going to be an all-star, and he's going to be maybe all-NBA.
Giddey's not putting up dissimilar numbers to Jokic right now. I know that sounds insane to say aloud, but look at him.
22,
his averages are very
9.5,
good.
8.7.
Yeah.
50%.
He's like, I know people get the Jokic he's doing everything. Jokic comp. But he's playmaking. He's just in the right spot. I don't know. That whole team flows well. It just feels like
this is cool. I thought he would be a loser. When he got drafted.
Kind of macking on dudes. Yeah, bro. Giddey looks so fucking weird. It just looks.
I'm just a Bulls hater. I still don't believe in them whatsoever.
That's valid. I think they're a 6th seed at best.
I mean, but maybe I am a little wrong. There's a lot of guys that got a lot better than I thought they were. I mean, Billy Donovan I've never known if he's a good or bad coach because he was an incredible coach in college, obviously. And it's never they've always been in the play-in, and it seems like he does it with rosters that aren't meant to be that good, but they do seem to play a fun style of basketball and
play the right way, quote unquote. Is what I'm watching them.
I could just see them getting exposed at some point because once people start getting Vucevic on a screen, I mean, that just seems like the easiest way to attack that team. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I mean, my team also lost to them, so I'm specifically salty. And that was recently. And
they're the 7th best offense in the league. They're, I think, the 12th best defense. I mean, that lines up from just eye test. That makes sense.
The Knicks beat them, right?
The Knicks did beat them after they lost to them. No, the Knicks played them twice. Yeah,
played them twice. That's right.
But the Knicks were the first team to take their win streak. We can actually, if y'all want to move on to some underperformers, let's talk about the Knicks. Actually, we don't have to be on that long. It's
I agree with you.
That detailed, but
I think Cat's been super underperforming too.
I think Cat sucks. I'm not a fan of him.
I mean, it's the lowest he's scored ever. I
believe it because every time I watch him, he can't fucking score. He is too big and I thought this last year too. He is way too fucking big of a human being to not be able to post up and move people or get moved around as much as he does. I just
you don't think it's part of it's the new Mike Brown offense?
I think he doesn't fit in the offense that well yet, and he's shooting
many threes. It's crazy.
But that's what he does. That's what he's supposed to be. He's one of the shooting bigs.
I don't know if it's self-proclaimed or whatever.
But no, I just mean the Knicks team in general. The Knicks team in general is just shooting a crazy amount of threes.
Which makes sense. I mean, they're just playing.
I do think part of it is they've been a little disappointing, and I'll just make this quick. But I mean, getting Mitchell Robinson back is going to be huge. When he plays next to Cat, they turn into a different team. He's just he kind of completes the defense for that floor, and it has not been a lot of minutes, but in the minutes they've played together, they've been kind of beating the heck out of people in those short spans. So they're kind of slowly bringing Mitchell Robinson back. I'm not going to give up on the Knicks completely, but I do think they started out hot and then immediately dropped pretty aggressively. I mean, when you start out kind of 3-0 and then go 0-3 on a road trip, you're gonna you're going to start to get some doubts, but this team is pretty well rounded. Mike Brown is a good coach, former Hawks coach, actually, believe it or not, way back in the day. And I don't know. I don't like them, but I just think the addition of Mitchell Robinson is going to change a lot.
I agree with that. I think a big thing for them right now too. I think Josh Hart is probably a little underappreciated. I think he should get the ball a little more. I think Josh Hart has such a good motor. Huge fan. I love watching Josh Hart. I think Cat needs less minutes, just like straight up, until he's more comfortable in the offense. And they just don't really have a secondary center to throw in. But Cat just doesn't play like a center. I don't think so. At least so.
He can.
I don't know. They got to figure something out. If it's me, honest to God, I think they trade him and get a more traditional center, like
Giannis.
Like Giannis. Yeah, weird. That would be strange, right? And it's not like the salary side of that makes sense too, because like Giannis and him are paid the same. I think Cat makes more right now. So what the fuck?
I think we should table the Knicks Giannis discussion for another day because that could take a while. I do think that's starting to heat up a little bit more.
It'll be eternal. Yeah, but the other side of it is like, let's go talk about the Bucks. The Giannis Antetokounmpos.
I feel good about my championship prediction. I do think Giannis can take them there.
I was stupid and wrong.
So good.
I'll say this one last thing on the
That's
Knicks.
All I want to say on that. Yeah.
For all the conversation on that, Jalen Brunson is dropping 31 a night. If he's on the floor, they have a chance to win. He doesn't look as dominant doing it as Giannis does, and he's not as good as Giannis, obviously. Jalen Brunson can 100% will this team into a finals appearance if he gets the right run.
Speaking Bucks, I think the biggest thing for the Bucks recently has been the Ryan Rollins, coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's shown up.
This guy had some tough injury history initially in his career. Kind of bounced around with Golden State.
At a Target.
Yeah, and then
right?
Yes, there was a bit of stuff in the law that I think he was kind of cleared from. I don't know. It's a little murky on what happened there. But, I mean, he kind of came in last year and started playing really good defensive ball, but especially only being like 190 pounds, like 6'2", he's come alive and really like been – I mean, I don't think Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be seeing a lot of minutes anymore. This kid kind of came in and stole his job. And he's just been a revelation for them. And it's kind of a fun little story for a second-round pick from Toledo who's kind of bounced around the league to get a chance and get to play with, debatably the best player in the NBA.
He's very cheap. He's a second high scorer on there. I think some things that the Bucks are doing well. So me and Kane, I at least took some notes. I'm not going to go over them, just more to get my thoughts together on them.
Yeah.
On the Knicks versus Bucks game, the Knicks were struggling the whole time, but the Bucks did not look as bad when Giannis was off the floor as I thought they would. And some of that is literally just like, oh, Ryan Rollins has the ball. Oh, he got another three when they needed it. Oh, Miles Turner is really good at basketball.
Miles Turner's great, dude.
He's in the right spot whenever he needs to be. He's a very good defender. I'm huge on Miles Turner. I think it's such a shame that he's out of Indiana.
A floor raiser.
Yeah, 100%. I think so. And
he's out of Indiana because he'd probably be hurt right now. That entire team is just they're the injury wing Pacers right now. Yeah, it's going to be the three of us getting the call up soon.
On the way, baby. All 5'10" of me. 5'9".
No, Show, you still have to produce the pod. Sure, come on.
On the not you, Show. We need man. The Bucks look way better than I thought they were, and it is just Giannis, but they also won without him. There is something here. The Bucks in general look better than people thought. I think a lot of that is that Kyle Kuzma is not shooting and he's not starting that much.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of it. And him as just a dude on the floor to exist as a sixth man is a pretty good position for him.
And
he's stronger than I thought he was. He kind of moves people. He's been putting in his dick into defending. Is there any other underperformers named Cooper Flagg we want to talk about?
We can just quickly say Cooper Flagg. He definitely has underperformed for set expectations. There's no doubt. The Great White Hope has been
the Great White
Nope.
Yeah, the Great White Nope. The Great.
All right, I had to take a little step away from the hate over there.
People have been saying the Great White Nope.
We all know that Jason Kidd's an idiot for putting him at point guard. He'll be just fine.
I think more realistically,
have been underperforming. And then
they're a clusterfuck. Jason Kidd can't coach. He never has been able to. The best coaching job he ever did was spilling that water on the court.
Yeah, that was fun.
Cool.
And then I think the Magic
suck.
Have been underperforming from what we.
I don't even know why. I think it's Paolo.
Either.
He's got
good numbers this long, but
I want to be so high on Paolo, but every time they win, Paolo is not the best player on the court. So I don't know what the fuck that means.
They got some new pieces. I can't believe it's taken us this long, but the underperformer of the early season of the NBA has got to be one Ja Morant.
He's an underperformer at the NBA.
Ja Morant, I don't know. Did you see how many times in that press conference he said, "I don't know, ask the coaches. I don't know, ask the coaches." I think it was like 8 times in a row potentially.
I didn't watch all of it. Ja, we talked. I wanted to go more into it, and it is what started the underperformer conversation. Kane, I know you're just kind of done with Ja. Dakota, I think you're probably not that far away from it. I'm still new enough to the NBA that I think the Ja conversation is kind of interesting, but it's more in the lines of like, what do they do with him? Because he's clearly like done.
I wonder what trade them. Apparently, there's no trade market. As what I saw reported.
I don't want him. Yeah, if you're
ask the assholes on the Hawks Reddit page because they'll be like Ja Morant for Trae Young. It makes perfect sense. And I'm like, put Ja Morant in the city of Atlanta. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
I just think he'll be awful, shot. Dude.
Ain't no way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he'll go. Send his ass to Toronto and straighten him out. That's all I got.
There's got to be somewhere funny we can send.
Yeah, I think he's got. I think he's got such a fucking loser mentality. I'm just not a fan of him. Watching him play sucks. Watching him talk sucks. When he just doesn't. He loses his give a shit too often. I'm not a fan. But yeah, fuck all the people we said aren't doing good. Do better. All the people that we said are doing good. Doing a great job. I think that covers it all. Let's play a game.
Who's that baller? And let's give him 9 questions too.
That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while to make that 9th.
Is it true?
No.
Okay. I was like,
he's got to restart the recording.
So, like we did this last week, I'm going off Bleacher Report's top 100 greatest players of all time ranked list, and I give my illustrious other hosts a number of what the ranking is, and they're going to work together, and they have 9 yes or no questions to try and guess this player. Okay. Are y'all ready?
And if this ends up being a good time, or y'all like this segment, please let us know for real. Like, we want to try and do more stuff like this, not just talk at you guys. Because I think game show stuff is really fun. Maybe me and Dakota can play separately. Maybe we can get Kane to be able to play with us as well. We want to look for more avenues if you guys.
Yeah.
And if you 100%. Hate it, let us know nicely, because we're gentle baby boys and we don't like mean comments.
So we're going to go faster, guys. We're just going to do the shot clock after every question, basically, after we're done thinking, so you can go fast with them. We might have time to do 2 of them. We'll see. We might do, if we're having really fun, we could do a 3rd one, and we can just clip it for the show for like a separate thing. So y'all are working together. Okay. This is the number 13th greatest player of all time. Now remember, these I didn't want to pick anyone from like the 50s or 60s or something like that. So basically it's from like 1975 on. So
okay.
This is the 13th greatest player of all time.
Okay. Starting the clock.
13th? I do know they're the 13th best player of all time, according to
I think we should start with something easy, like, is he a guard?
Okay.
No, he is not a guard.
Okay, so then, Austin, I think our next question is easy as well.
I think we asked DPOY, because if they're 13th best and they're not a DPOY.
Oh, no. I think we ask if they're above the height of like 6'10", because if they're not a guard and they're not above the height of 6'10", we can assume that it's within the range of like a small forward. Because a shooting guard is can get up to like that 6'5", 6'6". Point guard is going to be shorter. So like we can then make the assumption that he's either a center or he's either a
rip it.
Yeah, so like is he shorter than 6'10"?
He is not shorter than 6'10". He is taller than 6'10".
We can assume this is a taller fellow.
Would this person have started if they played, or even if they did play, on the 2018 Warriors?
1,000%. Yeah, they would.
They would have started on the 2018
They would have started on the 2018 Warriors. On like the Death Lineup Warriors is what you're asking?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
They would have replaced.
I told you, Kane, that we were developing it. And I said we should do something very, very specific, just because Austin would do something just like that. All right, sorry. Yeah. Moving on.
So he would have thought, but that's still pretty subjective.
Well, no, but they're over 7 feet tall. They're not a guard. That could be KD, right? Does he get rated that high yet?
He does. I'm trending for some reason. I'm trending Karl Malone right now. I know it's not, but
he's not.
Oh, he's well above 6'10". He's not a guard, and he would definitely start.
I thought he was shorter than
8 seconds on the clock, fellas.
We can't go check right now.
Do they play predominantly in the Eastern Conference?
No.
Okay, that makes me feel.
Would
Kevin Durant is on my list?
Would kids buy their jersey today? Would a 20-year-old buy their jersey today?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. So it's somebody people still like. So it's probably someone from the 90s. That's fair to say. Nobody cares about anybody in the 80s.
Say would buy jersey show, because
this is starting to make me think this is just Kevin Durant.
I think it might be the Slim Reaper, brother.
Yeah.
Should we do a nickname question, or do you want to go more serious?
Let's see if he's a good 3-point shooter, because then that'll let us know if he's like a back to the basket guy or if it's like a newer age guy. Is this a good 3-point shooter?
Yes.
I'm really starting to just lock in on Kevin Durant, or Dirk Nowitzki is also in this range for me, because he could be around that 13. He's a good 3-point shooter. He would start on that guy. Oh, incredible 3-point shooter.
Okay.
So I'm trending towards Dirk and KD right now for this.
What's a question that could separate them?
Are they?
Wait, I already asked if they were predominant in the East, but they're both West Coast. So.
Well, no, we can just ask: were they American?
Are they American?
Yeah,
yes, they're American.
Well, it's gotta be KD.
Dirk is out.
Let's keep asking. But all right, think of good questions.
Let's think of something that can make it not Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Are they a good ball handler? No. Are they a good ball handler?
They are not known for their ball handling necessarily.
That's not really.
Don't psych yourself out.
No, because that's like
bad,
you could say Kevin Durant isn't like that, but I was like, maybe it could be Kevin Garnett, because Kevin Garnett could also fit a lot of these.
KG's not 13th though. It's not that deep.
He would definitely be 13th. There's a possibility.
Okay, well, KG's known for it. Isn't KG a DPOY?
Yeah, do they have a deep boy?
Was he ever first team all defense?
What's the question?
Was he a first team all defense?
Oh, we should have done MVP.
No, I don't believe so.
But MVP doesn't really give us
first
anything
team.
new to know off of.
There's like no way.
I think we gotta pick Kevin
because
Durant
KG
there.
would have been. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that separates them from being a great defender.
I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go Kevin Durant here. I think
it's KD. We got stuck on him early, but he just makes so much.
I'm trying to think of anyone. Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys. Y'all got it early on. I wanted y'all to pull the trigger and guess it and be like, you know what? I feel confident after 4.
I was trying to psych myself out, dude.
I know. I knew it was KD on the way you answered that Warriors question.
Damn, because you were so specific. You were like, I was like, yeah. He did start on the 2018 Warriors team. Yeah, you're right.
That was how I sorry.
I just like took it back. I was like, yeah, I don't know how to answer that. I was like, yeah.
You don't want to
for sure.
Because when I was in the middle of
we're gonna do another one for sure. Well, let's just do 8 questions.
Let's go.
Y'all can do this. Y'all can do this one. So this is gonna be harder than those ones. But y'all can get this. This is number 14.
Do any stupid people argue that they are the GOAT? Do they have any actual like top GOAT argument?
13?
14th.
14.
No, they would never.
Lock the fuck in, Dakota.
No, that's such a good point, Dakota. Yeah, like obviously.
Why would they ask anybody in the 14th
is that the question?
competition? And you're telling me to lock in, Austin? That was.
I'm telling you to lock in. I hear people tell me.
That's why I got confused. I knew it was the 14th, and then you asked me. That's the same question. That's why I had to ask if he was still.
No, it's not. I'm saying the stupid people. No, because people fucking argue that people that aren't Bill Russell are the greatest player of all time.
Is that what
Allen Iverson is not.
No one thinks he's the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, but Allen Iverson isn't ranked 14th either.
Wait. Okay. Is this person a guard? We're gonna continue to go back to the well here. I'm winning this one.
This person is a guard.
Okay, that helps out quite a bit.
All right, they are a guard.
And you said they are.
Would Cody's gonna be so mad at me. Would they start on the 2018 Warriors?
Yeah. Do you know that they yes, they
every top 20 player would start on any team. Every top 20 player would start on every
because it means they have to start over Clay and Steph. That is a hard question. Fuck you.
Clay is not the number 14 best player of all time.
Best player of
all
time.
They would find a way to start any player in the top 20.
Yes,
they would any team in history. They just would.
Even
if it was Admiral and Tim Duncan, they would start Jokic next to them.
The second best shooting guard of all time.
That's just what they would do. Okay, he's a guard.
It's your question.
He would start on the 2018 Warriors.
Yep.
And no, I don't even remember the first play.
It was a stupid question.
Would people argue? People say Kobe is.
Can he dunk like aggressively on people? Is he a known dunker?
I don't think he's a known aggressive dunker necessarily, but I could be wrong.
Like, would he have like a highlight tape of him just yamming on people?
Possibly. But that's not what like his like biggest
that's
thing
not
you
what
think about him. That's
and
not the biggest thing you think about.
So not a big dunker. Does he have a signature shoe?
No.
Interesting.
So he might be a little older than. Yeah, he might be older than.
So he wouldn't start guards around the Warriors
because he's too old.
He's too old, you bitch.
Guards around then. I'm thinking like.
Wait, was no cool shoes?
Yeah, no cool shoes.
Okay.
No pretty cool shoes.
Isaiah Thomas would be around there.
Not 14. Ain't no way.
Was he predominantly an Eastern Conference player?
Yes.
Okay, so that limits a lot of people out of the West. I mean, I could see him being around 14. I could see Reggie Miller being around 14 because he wouldn't really have a cool dunk. He never had a signature shoe. I know. I'm just thinking of guards, you know.
I understand. I'm trying to think, though. Where does Steph get ranked?
Was he a taller guard?
But Steph has a sig.
What's the question?
A taller guard is like, was he like above 6'5"?
Yeah, taller than 6'4".
Okay.
So this is
6'5".
So this is going to be like a shooting guard, but they don't have a dunk package. I mean, Reggie Miller is kind of around that area, but that's a little tall for him. He wouldn't have a signature shoe back then.
He's just not 14.
I'll give you a free one. This is a free one because I liked his question. He would have not played against LeBron.
That was going to be my number 9.
Whoa.
This
makes me lean a little more.
That can be free, show. You don't have to give them count.
Wait, but he's above 6'4", but he wasn't a dunker. And he didn't.
Predates people having to.
Did Reggie Miller never?
It could have been 70s.
All right, what do y'all think?
But it's somebody's guard.
We still have one more question.
Yeah,
sorry. We have two questions. Okay. Sorry,
this one's you.
This is me. Okay. Did he win any championships?
Yes.
Everybody over 20th, surely.
That was a bad question.
I think that's just as bad of a question as the GOAT question.
No, that was a bad question. I agree. That was
second.
There's definitely players in the top 20 that don't have championships.
Shouldn't be. Not my top 20.
So he's taller than 6'4", but he's a guard, but he doesn't have a dunk package.
Did they stay on one team?
And he was in the
he did not stay on one team.
Rotated around. Maybe I should have asked you to play for more than 2 teams.
He played for no, he did not play for more than 2 teams.
Okay. Oh, so he only played on one team.
He played on 2.
Oh, so
I kind of cheated. I got two questions out of that. I cheated.
All right.
Guard that doesn't have shoes. He's kind of tall. Didn't play past the 90s.
Those questions are always crazy. Who is this player?
Not a dunker.
I
That's
really
a
don't
big
think
ass
y'all
guard
get
to
it,
not
but
be dunking.
Do you have like a final?
I mean, I'm sure they
saying.
dunk, but that's not like what they're known
No,
for.
I know,
Like,
but I'm saying that's a tall
Like,
guard
did he
to
have
like,
a
not be
sick dunk
yamming it.
package? It's like kind of
That's pretty tall to not be yamming that shit.
I mean,
that's why I keep thinking Reggie Miller. He didn't really have a sick dunk
Dakota,
package.
it was in front of our eyes. It's Ben Simmons if you won a championship.
no guesses.
He's not a current player.
No,
I mean,
hold on.
My guess would be Reggie, but I'm not set on that.
It's not him, bro.
Isaiah Thomas was smaller than 6'4", so it can't be him. Oh, wait, no, but he didn't win a championship, so it can't be him. Oh, shit. No. Reggie Miller didn't win a championship.
Reggie Miller is also like 50th.
And he's an older guy.
This is
not my
the
era.
cutoff of my era.
Is this Jerry West?
The line I said.
Is
Jerry West 2 on the cutoff there?
That's a better guess, but it's not Jerry West.
He's not tall enough. If we're thinking about people that played in the late 70s,
Austin.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, Jerry. I guess
All
Jerry.
right.
that can't be
We already
West.
said no.
Not Big O. Yeah, I gotta call it. I just don't know. I'm missing somebody.
Oh, you can't believe you were so close. I at the very end. You just said it's not Big O. It is Big O.
Big O played in the 60s. Are you smoking crack?
His last season was in the mid 70s.
You said 75. You're smoking penis.
That's his last season.
He didn't play. He died in 1975.
Well, that's the last season.
I'm also near positive Oscar Robinson had a bit of a
son of a bitch.
Dunk highlight.
Pull it up then.
No, heavens no.
I don't think
he's alive.
He predates Dr. J. Dr. J was not in the NBA until after Big O was gone.
Hey, he played with Lou Alcindor, dude. That's not true.
Yeah, I know, and he was so fucking ass that Lou Alcindor changed his name and left for LA. Big O sucks.
Cincinnati Royals.
Told you, Austin.
Wait, he's 14th? I'm about to get so fucking angry about this.
On the list.
That's like putting Russell Westbrook 14th. That's
don't
so
listen
wrong.
to Bleacher Report. That is purely clickbait.
That's bait.
That's why we use the list. That's why we use the list.
No, wait, I'm actually mad now. Big O is the most overrated fucking player of all time. I'm gonna go on this rant. It's time.
This is a bigger reaction than
he's an empty stat because all I fucking hear is how good Oscar Robertson is by a lot of people who haven't watched him. I've watched him. You know who he fucking played for? The Rochester Royals. He played for the fucking Sacramento Kings and played on loser ass rosters. This is like saying Russell Westbrook is 15th best. This is like telling me that LaMelo Ball is really good.
No. Oscar Robinson is very
Oscar
good.
Robertson scored a fuck ton in an era where they scored more than right now. He got more points and rebounds and assists. The thing that's actually impressive for Big O is the assists. He was a very good playmaker for his era. However, they were starting to count. I swear to God, he got more. I have no proof, but that's my thought.
And that's been overrated. This edition of Who's That Baller?
Yeah.
What a game.
What a game.
Scrutinize our rules online.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Fuck you guys.
You cheated. Fuck you. You cheated, bro.
You cheated. His last season was in 70.
Is it 75?
He
Hang
was
on.
an
I'm looking
NBA
this up.
champion in 71. Played
right,
because
he was carried by like fucking Kareem. Yeah,
right?
he's carried by the third best player like of all time ever at his peak. He was carried by Kareem at like 24.
We picked that one because I know that you hate Oscar Robertson. I was like, honestly, like Austin hates him. So I think it'd be funny to do him.
In 74. You did cheat.
The mid 70s. It's the same shit.
I wasn't thinking that far back. That's why I got as farthest back I could get. Was
literally did.
Actually, Jerry West probably played earlier than that. I don't know.
Definitely.
No, Jerry West is the same era. Is the exact same era.
All right, let's do some Dakota's Bookie Bungalow stuff.
Let's bet on it. Let's bet if Austin's gonna blow a gasket.
I'm going to keep this one quick this week, guys, because last week I didn't necessarily give out any bets because kind of we're still trying to figure out the system, which we have came up with a very very loose version of it that I did write notes down about it somewhere that I was going to do. But essentially what we're going to do going forward is I will have a account on Twitter and, potentially maybe even like an Instagram or something like that. But for now, Twitter, and then we might post updates somewhere else. We're still trying to figure that out. That is essentially because when I designed this, when I had it in mind, I watch a lot of football and the lines come out a lot earlier, which means they'll like how much they think the teams are going to win or lose by, which you can bet on. But they come out 11 or 12 hours beforehand. So it's kind of hard to give out picks for games that are later in the week when I don't necessarily have the odds or lines to give them out. So what we will be doing is, though, it's probably going to be every day, potentially every other day, depending on how it works. I will be giving out my 3 best bets because, in the NBA, you shoot for 3-pointers. That was a little...
I get it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. But I'll be giving out an over-under, which is just the total of the game. I will be giving out a spread, which is just kind of like what team I think is like the best bet that week and by the amount of points they're going to win. And then we'll have one wild card bet. And that might be a prop that I like. That might be just another spread that I like. That might even be a crazy little parlay for that day that we like. Who knows? It's a wild card. That being said as well, we'll be keeping track of those bets. We'll be kind of keeping my record up and talking about it on the following Bookie Bungalows. And in those Bookie Bungalows, I will be giving out trends that I've been noticing and things that you should be looking forward to that week. As in, let's just assume that, which is a very easy assumption, that in the last 8 games, the Nuggets have covered the spread versus the Hornets 7 times. So you should probably bet on the Nuggets to beat the Hornets against the spread every time because they've been known to do that. So it'll be stuff similar to that. For now, though, this week, we don't necessarily have any big bets to give out, but you can follow me at Bookie Bungalow. It is that easy. That is the Twitter account. We will post it somewhere at some point, and we will be giving you the best bets from there, and you guys can comment and make fun of me as I will probably lose most of them. But
make you $1 billion.
You can also, the best part about it is you can just take the opposite of my bet every week. And then that might actually be the best way to make money.
That's an interesting thing.
Oh, you got to fade some people sometimes. It's part of the game. And I am a very fun person to fade. Other than that, though, that's kind of going to be the change we're going to stick with right now for the Bookie Bungalow. I might periodically have a future I'll give out that I like where the odds have changed because as the year goes on, obviously the odds change for certain teams, how much they'll win or lose by. As we joked earlier, the Nets over 20.5, I believe, has already dropped to about 14 or 15. Yeah. So that might be the worst bet I've ever given out. I apologize.
Easily.
But the Luka bet, on the other hand, he has jumped up to number 1 on the MVP voting favorite. So we have had some fun ups and downs. But other than that, the Bookie Bungalow will be changing slightly, and I hope you all find me on Twitter because otherwise I will just be posting into the abyss, which, I mean, I'm pretty
Sometimes you do it for the love of the game.
It's just the love of the game, guys.
Thanks for that, Dakota. He's going to be giving everyone, just the people what they need, and we found a better way to do it. So, yeah, go ahead and follow that.
I thought...
Yeah, I saw some wild face. What the hell were you looking at?
I thought Ja was banned from playing today.
He was suspended.
He was suspended. Yeah,
by the team for a game.
Yeah.
Why is he playing? He's playing now. What the hell? It's time to go watch basketball. Me thinking.
I guess so. Yeah, me thinking.
I guess they didn't want to lose to the Pistons.
It's hoops time.
Once I check back in, I'll hit that YK. TPWA. The Pistons won again.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
The Pistons won again.
They fucking won again, baby. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, wow, you're a very patient individual. Thank you so much for putting up with it. And if you did make it this far, tell me why you also hate Oscar Robertson and why you think he's overrated. Sure. And I've watched him play. I've gone back. I've seen the footage. I know these things. He's fine. He's just not 14th. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Kane, Dakota, show, thank you for being on the show. You guys are great. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
Get better, Trae Young.
You know the Pistons won again.
Get better, Trae Young. Yes, sir.